Kahala Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai Ba'ashim Yahweh Kakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for pushing 100% Drew through rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that have been scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is Matazal Lacham, and I was doing a little bit of research, studying, skipping around from video to video, trying to, put together a collage of different individuals of what they're saying about concerning the digital ID, the digital wallet, universal basic income once AI takes over, right? And what the next phase would be. And clearly these Edomite Caucasian devils, sons of goddamn godless bloodthirsty devils, they've been planning this for a very, very, very long time, man. It goes way back into the 1300s with this universal basic income, that if you're going to govern a people, there needs to be a universal basic income that covers all of their basic necessities, such as food, shelter, medical care. And, by bringing in AI, Oracle, OpenAI, ChatGPT, and all of these mega data centers, the size of a fucking football stadium, okay? Having all of it, and then drinking up all the water. Not everybody's going to be able to adapt to a universal basic income system because, people are slaves mentally. And they're accustomed to going to work every day. I get it, okay? That's all I've known since I was 13 years old, is going to work, telling a lie, saying that I was 16 just so I'd get a job. Okay, real shit, man. And so, you know what I mean? Because my dad was an alcoholic and blah, 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 whatever. Nobody took care of us. A mother died when I was 8. So, but anyway, my point being is that, I want to make a video about it. It was on my mind today, and I thought that I would try to bring some clarity to the questions that a lot of people are going to be asking here in the next few months concerning Donald Trump, stablecoin, how it applies to universal basic income, because these are the stablecoin digital points or digital dollars, 1-to-1, switching your paycheck 1-to-1 to Donald Trump's stablecoin. Okay, and that stable coin will be put in a digital wallet. The only way to open that wallet and close it to purchase, buy, and sell, you have to have a microchip. Okay, so that's what this video is about. Let's check it out.
Democratic presidential candidate Andrew Yang brought attention to something he was passionate about: universal basic income. While Yang successfully introduced the masses to universal basic income, the idea has actually been around since at least the 1500s. But what is it, and how might it affect an economy? Universal Basic Income, or UBI, is a policy in which all adult citizens of a society regularly receive a set amount of money. It is unconditional, meaning there are no eligibility requirements for receiving the money. It is paid out by a government and can be implemented nationally or locally. The goal of UBI is to provide enough money to meet a person's basic needs, like food, access to clean water, and shelter. In other words, its goal is to eliminate poverty. Additionally, many economists argue that UBI can replace other need-based social programs that potentially require greater bureaucratic control. While the idea of a universal basic income has existed in some form or another since at least ancient Rome, it was first argued for by the English philosopher Sir Thomas More. In his book, Utopia, he wrote, "Instead of inflicting punishments, it would be far more to the point to provide everyone with some means of livelihood, so that nobody's under the frightful necessity of becoming first a thief and then a corpse." Later, the Spanish philosopher Johannes Ludovicus Vives and American philosopher Thomas Paine argued governments should provide this basic income. In the 1800s, the Belgian author Joseph Charlier argued that this basic income should be unconditional. By the 1900s, many politicians around the world were calling to begin experimenting with a form of UBI. But ever since, few experiments have actually been implemented, typically in a small society or in small amounts.
Okay? These devils have been working on this shit for a long time, man, to control everything, everybody, and for no reason, just to prove that they can. Right? Alrighty. Let's see.
What is the next phase? What comes after this? What is the opportunity to centralize power? And here's the best theory that I've come across. In order to understand it, you have to put yourself in the mindset of these central planners, the people who influence the world's policies. Here's the core problem that they have. The first major problem is AI and automation. Once AI is allowed to be unleashed into the economy, it's going to displace a lot of jobs. It's going to be painful because not everyone will be able to adapt. But let's say they do. Let's say, optimistically speaking, AI becomes so productive that we find ourselves in a perfect utopian world of abundance where no one needs to work. What's going to happen then? I think inevitably we're going to need some sort of universal basic income. If that happens, though, that's going to give society way too much free time, and people will start waking up. They'll start organizing. The political process becomes a real thing again. And that's not good if you're a central planner, because you want to be in control of that system, and you want people to be reliant on it. And you want people to be too busy thinking about how to pay their bills, right? That's problem number one, and it needs to be solved. What is the next phase?
Now, how they plan are going to solve it, right?
Imagine Tesla announces a digital wallet. You load it up with dollars. Tesla takes those dollars and invests them into U.S. Treasury bonds, earning, let's say, 4 or 5%. Tesla keeps a little, passes some back to you in the form of rewards, discounts on your next car, maybe charging credits, maybe an actual yield, right? You're happy because your money's working for you. Tesla's happy because they're earning a spread on their deposits, and the U.S. government is happy because someone bought more of their debt. Now multiply that across every major corporation on Earth. You'll get Apple Wallet, Amazon Wallet, McDonald's Wallet, Google Pay with yield, every airline, every retailer, every platform we already use. All of them will become distribution channels for U.S. government debt. All of them holding U.S. treasuries as the backing for whatever digital asset or rewards program they'll offer you. Now, if that sounds like some crazy theory, this is literally what the legislation moving through Congress right now requires.
Okay. That's the legislation.
The option that the U.S. will most likely pick is going to be option number 2. They print into rising oil prices. And the Fed's balance sheet, which is right here, which was $9 trillion at its peak and has been shrinking, starts going back up into a crisis. So money printer go burr again, if you remember that from 2020. The technical term for money printer go burr is, of course, quantitative easing, or QE. That is the option the U.S. will most likely pick. But there's a very big catch, because there's different types of QE. One of them does not affect your investment portfolio, and the other one does. The option that...
See? So these devils have got it all figured out on how to fuck you over to where you don't have a choice, backed into a corner, your woman is bitching in your ear, the kids are hungry, the lights are off, there's no running water, you can't afford to buy groceries, you just lost your job because of AI, you're backed into a corner. Universal basic income is going to look very, very appeasing to a lot of people at that time, which is right around the corner. Because remember, Donald Trump, Agent Orange, Nero 47, the liar, told the entire world, in order to become president of the divided states of Babylon, again, there would be no introduction of central bank digital currency, so there wouldn't be any microchips to be implanted or installed in people. Okay? That was a lot of people's problem. with central bank digital currency. The only way to access it is to take the mark of the beast, M.O.T.B. type deal, right? And they didn't want to be dealing with that shit. Donald Trump told a lie. Remember, he's a fifth level maggot. MAGA, right? Make America Great Again. Okay? Right. Let's go over here and find out what MAGA is. MAGA definition in Latin, right? What is it? Oh, MAGA, right? In Latin, what does it mean? Which? Ooh. MAGA means which. Make America Great Again. Which? Uh-oh. Got to get a biblical scripture on that one then. Yep. Nahum chapter 3 verse 1. Woe to the bloody city, it is all full of lies and robbery, the prey departeth not. Right? It's impossible for the prey to depart because the prey are the Israelites that have been scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. If everyone is drunk and has become drunk on the wine of Babylon the Great, and all the nations have become mad, that wine is the wicked philosophy of do as thou wilt through democracy. Okay? All the nations have taken part in democracy. To be a part of democracy, the individuals that you have right now who have been scattered, whose family bloodlines go back to the slaves on slave ships, which we sold to you, right? You have to keep them down. You have to keep your foot on their neck and keep them poor and oppressed whilst you raise up all of the rest of the nations. All the nations that partook in this deal didn't have a problem with it. It's called EU, NATO, and United Nations. They didn't have a problem with it. And because Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the children of Israel and have been displaced and their landmarks removed, okay, you know right away who the devil the Bible speaks of, because only the devil would do these things that the Most High tells you not to do. Nahum chapter 3 verse 4, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, America, Babylon the Great, right? Mystery Babylon, the mother of harlots and mistress of witchcrafts, right? Mother of harlots. How is America, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots? Freedom of religion, right? When you go a-whoring away from the Most High God, you worship other gods and idols. Here in America, you have freedom of religion. How many different religions do you have in America? Let's type it into Google search. Right? Hold on. How many religions are in America under freedom of religion? Oh, misspelled it. Sorry. Hold on. The United States is a religiously pluralistic nation with hundreds of distinct denominations and faiths. Freedom of religion. Hundreds! Okay? That's what makes America the mother of harlots. Okay? They say it's okay for you to worship Satan. You got a church of Satan in fucking America, man. Okay? Don't believe it? Google it. You see me? That's what I'm doing. While over 60% of adults identify as Christian, including Protestant and Catholic, the U.S. also includes significant populations of Jews, Muslims, Hindus, Buddhists, and various other faiths, alongside a fast-growing, religiously unaffiliated population. Okay? What's that? See? Donald Trump's religion is no longer a non-denominational Christian. That is a lie. Okay? Donald Trump transferred to Judaism in 2017. Okay? Real shit. Okay, let's go see. Did Donald Trump convert to Judaism in 2017? See, I got proof. I gotta get you, you lying snake. Gotta get you. Yep. Gotta get you, you lying snake. Yep. Gotta get you. Where you at? Not downloads. Downloads? Nah. Videos. Yep. Let's see. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Let's go here. Let me see. Go in here and see if I can find that video while Donald Trump's punk ass converted to Judaism and his woman was right next to him. The prostitute that he felt sorry for. What's her name? Melania Trump? Hold on. Because this motherfucker, he be lying. Okay. Yep. Hold on. Let me see. I know it's in here because I recorded it. I know I did. You lying snake. Lying motherfuckers, man. Even the goddamn computer tell you a lie, man. Even the computer tell you a lie. Damn. You can't get the truth out of none of this shit, man. Hold on. I'm trying to find it, y'all. Bear with me. Because I recorded it. I sure did. You know. Sitting up there telling a lie about it. Is that it? Let me see.
The question every voter should be asking themselves today is not whether Joe Biden...
Nah, that's not it. Hold on. Where is that one, man? I know it's in here, man. Lying motherfucker. I know, nigga, because I recorded bullshit. You lying computer snake. Goddamn lie. Goddamn, man, it's crazy. The computer tell you a lie. Wow. They programmed the computer to lie to you, man. Hold on, is that it? I don't know.
Christians supporting Israel. Israel doesn't believe in Jesus Christ. They don't think he was the Messiah. So they're waiting on a new Messiah. And their scriptural belief about that Messiah is that whenever that Messiah comes, he'll wipe out anybody who does not believe what they believe. That would include Christians. Yet the presidents and everybody go over and stand at the Wailing Wall with a little skull cap on and they pray for a new temple to be built for a people who reject Jesus Christ. Why are Christians supporting a people who don't believe in Christ and want a new Messiah to come and bring judgment on the people who don't believe in their Messiah? The actual truth of why this is will blow your mind, and I have videos explaining all of it. Give me a phone. Disclaimer, I'm not against any peoples or anything like that. I am against religions that do cause harm, and this is just a fact.
Do you believe in Jesus Christ? No. No? No. I'm Jewish. We don't believe in Jesus. I'll just say it straight out. He was just a person that pretended to be, I think the son of God or whatever. When we pray straight to God. Right? We don't have any intermediary. We go direct to the source.
Hold on. Okay. So that's a little bit of proof, but I want to get that one that I recorded with Donald Trump actually converted to Judaism. They were walking him around. But I mean, that's enough. I think that's enough. Don't you think? Because I know I got it in here. God damn it. Really driving me crazy, man. It's driving me. I know I got it. I recorded it, man. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh, you snake. Right? So, but anyway, yeah. That's all good. That's all good, man. That's all good. Talking about some no, you lying motherfucker. Yeah, he did. See, he converted to Judaism in 2017. Unverified rumors, social media posts, and a satirical article. Yeah, he's publicly identified as a Presbyterian under a non-denominational Christian bullshit. Ivanka Trump converted to Orthodox Judaism in 2009. Donald Trump did not. Bullshit, man. God damn it. I wish I could find that video, you motherfucker. Sitting up there lying, man. Wow. Nahum chapter 3. Yeah, I'm going to find that video. Watch, I'm going to put it back up. Because I know I got it. I it's too late, man. I already put it on my other channel. I got 2 channels. I got go. Okay, yeah. Go to both of these channels and search through there. Donald Trump. As a matter of fact, goddamn, I don't know. Maybe I can type it into Google or what you call them. Okay, then we're gonna go get. Hold on. Donald Trump converted to Judaism in 2017 with a question mark. Where's video? Go. Where's video? Shocking evidence. Hold on, man. Where's my video? God damn it. Trump converted to Judaism in 2017. Okay, come on. Trump converts to Judaism. Trump declares Judaism a nationality via executive order, man. Come on, man. Okay. Whoa. What? 4 months ago? Uh-oh.
Need better internet?
Okay. Because this motherfucker is the reason why I'm doing this.
Thank you. We have a man. I have to take a little time. Because every Saturday night, used to be Sunday, then he did so well that they put him on Saturday too, Saturday night. You know who I'm talking about? Because there's only one has Saturday and Sunday. And Saturday is considered Death Valley, but it's not death because of ratings. Nobody gets good ratings. Although actually my daughter-in-law is doing well, and you always did well. The great one, Mark Levin. And much more importantly, his much more brilliant wife. Where are you? There you are. Would you come on up here, both of you? Get up here. Get up here. Look, every Saturday, every Sunday, I'm forced to watch television to listen to this guy talk about how freaking great I am. Because he does like Trump. There's no question about it. Come on up here, Mark. Get up here. Come on up. What a beautiful couple. Did you? And these people do like Israel. Hold on.
And he loves Israel too.
That's true.
6 years ago, I was up here, and I said, this is our first Jewish president.
Okay. Is that good enough? Fuck it. Now, let's go off into RFID chips. RFID chip program by Donald J. Trump. Okay. Motherfucker. Right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you heard about that, right? Yeah, and then he was talking about, he got Donald Trump got delivered DoorDash at the Oval Office 4 days ago. He got McDonald's. America's done.
Was that surprising to you, actually?
It was very surprising. Very
A
surprising.
great big beautiful bill. And that doesn't include overtime in your case. This is only just based on what we did in terms of every other aspect of the tax bill, right?
Yes, sir.
So it was 11,000 saving.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that incredible? And that's what it is. The tax cut. It's really, we call it the great big beautiful bill. We should call it the great big beautiful tax cut bill because it's tremendous amounts of money. And that's overtime. That's also on Social Security, as you know.
Yes.
And it's pretty amazing.
Yes, it
Well,
is.
you're really nice. Would you like to do a little news conference with me with these people? These are not the nicest people. They're not nice like you. You know that, right?
I'll do whatever you ask me to do, sir.
So the no tax on tips is something special, right?
It's very special.
And that's the one that really pertains to you more than anything else.
Bullshit. All bullshit, man. Hold on, man. Goddamn Edomite piece of shit. Promises lower prices on American-made products. You can't make no American-made products. Get this. And then get this. This motherfucker is at UFC. The world is on fire and crumbling everywhere on the global fucking scale. And he at the UFC watching a boxing match. Okay. What is that?
In my administration, I'm going to enforce all laws concerning the protection of classified information. No one will be above the law. I'm an innocent man. I did nothing wrong. And we'll fight this out just like we've been fighting for 7 years. In my
Right? Yeah, you can fight it out about them Epstein files. That's the reason why you went into war. Okay, let's see. Since I can't find it, I'll just do this now. Right. RFID chip in humans now. Alright. 6 months ago. Boom.
When this guy made a payment at the shop, he actually tapped his hand on the scanner, and the cashier surprised. The payment went through, leaving him stunned. What he didn't know was that the guy had a tiny chip implanted in his hand. It's called an RFID chip, and it's about the size of a grain of rice. When implanted under the skin, the chip inserted with a small injection, usually between the thumb and index finger. It can act like a digital key. People can use it to unlock doors, start their car, or even make payments just by waving their hand.
Okay. Now, the digital system, the way they're setting it up, okay, is they pretty much want to enslave you. Okay, by any means necessary. They gotta enslave you, man. They don't give a shit about you as the people. They just don't. They never will. They never have. They're never going to. Okay, it's all about enslavement. Putting a chain around your neck permanently for all eternity until the day you die, man. These people are evil, man. They do not have your best interest at heart, man. It ain't there. They don't care. All right, let's go get that. I think this is at the bottom. It might be about the. Let me see. Alrighty. Salakia. Boom. Digital ID. Come on. Okay. Yeah. Gallery. Boom. Digital ID. Okay. Before I got off on the Donald Trump rant. Okay. And I apologize about that. Trying to prove. Because I did prove. In a roundabout way, without actually going to the video, because I tried to pull up they might have taken it down, because I typed in the title of my video that I made, and it did not show up. So clearly they took it down. God damn. That's all good. I'm going to put it back up, you faggots. Because I got it in, I got it. Y'all seen all them videos. I got it. Okay. Digital ID. First they'll say you needed to work. Then what's next? Right? You needed to travel. You needed to shop. You needed to access health care. You needed to drive. You needed to go online. You needed to vote. You needed to exist in society. Listen, Once digital ID is in place, it will not stop there. It becomes the gateway to the carbon credit system where every purchase, every trip, every choice is tracked. You'll only be able to spend within your assigned allowance. Okay? That's the idea of universal basic income. They give you a certain amount of money. They get you used to getting that certain amount of money, and then they put the squeeze on you again. And by raising prices, Donald Trump said the day before yesterday, it doesn't matter if the gas prices go up or down. It don't matter to this monkey. He don't give a shit about anybody, man. It's all about how much money he can put in his pocket for him and his kids, while he's got Baron Trump, okay, insider trading on everything. Being that his dad's president, he's got access to all the information on all of the different infrastructure of buying and selling in the New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, and on the global scale. Okay, and he's insider trading. What you call him? His son-in-law, Jared Kushner, purchased the Verichip Corporation way back in 2013. Right? All right, let me go back. Let's see, get the Verichip Corporation. I don't know who that is, and I don't give a shit. Alrighty, let's see. Verichip Corporation. Veritech Corporation. Purchased by Jared Kushner in 2017. Look, it just popped up. What the fuck? Boom! Wow! Ooh. Okay. Okay. See what I mean? I find the proof that this motherfucker bought the Verichip Corporation while Donald Trump was president of the United States during his first inauguration, his first presidency. Jared Kushner was handling all of Donald Trump's financial businesses, because you can't be a businessman and run the country at the same time. You got to sacrifice one or the other. So he became president and handed all of his business dealings with Jared Kushner, his son-in-law, the daughter, and his, who was married to Donald Trump's daughter, Ivanka Trump, right? Okay. And several during 2017, Jared Kushner was involved in several high-profile financial transactions and disclosures regarding his technology and real estate interests. Okay, right? 666 Fifth Avenue. Throughout 2017, the Kushner family business was engaged in complex negotiations regarding the financing or sale of their stake in 666 Fifth Avenue, a major Manhattan office building. Okay. Now, 666 Fifth Avenue, where is it? Hold on. Right? It was, right? Hold on. It was 666 Fifth Avenue, New York City, right? Hold on. Let me see. Come on. Where is 666 Fifth Avenue? Okay, because these devils. Okay. Yeah, it's directly across the street from Rockefeller Center. Right? Okay, hold on. Okay, and then they changed the address. See, motherfuckers. They keep changing shit, man. You see that? Come on, man. This is proof these motherfuckers bought the Veritech Corporation. The Veritech Corp, okay, was the Veritech, okay, Corporation located, okay, at 666 Fifth Avenue, New York City, New York. Now watch it say no. Lying piece of shit. Okay, they know how to spell Veritech Corporation correctly. So why are you saying it's now 660 Fifth Avenue? Okay, no evidence. See, they full of shit, man. Come on, man. I already did a video on this Veritech Corporation shit, man. That Jared Kushner purchased using Donald Trump's money, man. Jared Kushner, he went and purchased, got a loan from Miriam Adelson and some Saudi Arabian princes that gave him what was it, $26 billion. And see, the information that I'm trying to find, you can't find it on the internet no more because these motherfuckers going into cognitive dissonance and plausible deniability, right? Talking about no evidence. You lying snakes, man. Okay, official headquarters, the company's principal executive offices. See, they changed it now. Okay, so now they changed that the Veritech Corporation is now located in Florida. Okay, across the street from Mar-a-Lago, right? These motherfuckers can't run, man. You see? Devils, man. Just devils, man. The Digital Angel Corporation and Applied Digital Solutions, right? Applied Digital Solutions. Alpha Capital installed. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It did maintain a corporate address at 666 Fifth Avenue, directly across the street from David Rockefeller Center. You lying motherfuckers, man. Okay, do a goddamn Google map search of the planet in New York City, man, and then zoom in. Why these goddamn devils, man. Okay, Kushner Companies. The building at 666 Fifth Avenue has hosted many prominent tenants over the years, including Kushner Companies, Lucent Technologies, okay, Citigroup, okay, Brooks Brothers, and the NBA. Confusion may arise from online conspiracy theories linking the building's former 666 address to the development of human implantable microchips. Okay, see, ooh, man. I can't wait till you motherfuckers die for telling these goddamn lies, you lying motherfuckers, man. See, ooh-wee. Man. Okay. A technology once associated with Veritech's predecessor, Digital Angel. Wait a minute. Up at the top, it just said there is no evidence, but down here, we're finding all kinds of evidence. See what I mean? Lying man, come on, man. Wow. Okay. Confusion may arise from online conspiracy theories linking the building's former 666 address to the development of human implantable microchips. Okay. You see this rabbit hole, it just gets deeper and deeper, don't it? Okay. A technology once associated with Veritech's predecessor, Digital Angel. However, there is no factual record of the company operating out of that specific New York City sky. Lying motherfuckers, man. Okay, they just said they did. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, it said they're calling it a conspiracy theory now. See, too late. If you go back, I got another channel called, let me see. Where is it at? Boom. I got another channel called Mataza Lacham 144GA. Go to that channel on YouTube. Look on the videos. I got like 700 or 800 videos. And look for Jared Kushner 666 Veritech. Okay, I spelled it a different way. Okay, a Verichip is what I put it under. See if you can find that video, man. It should still be there, unless these motherfuckers have went through my channel and took it down, man. But I can still put it back up. Fuck you, because it's too late. Because I got it in, I seen all my videos. I went home damn near for like 5 minutes on videos, man. So I just need to go through there, find the video, and put it back online. You motherfuckers. And watch Donald Trump convert to Judaism and put that one back online. Okay. There's no escape, you Edomite devils. Okay, because I got the information. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. With that RFID microchip. Come on, man. Look, 666 Fifth Avenue deal closes. Come on, man. Come on, man. See, man. Then you can go to Wikipedia now. Show all. What else you got? What else you got, you motherfuckers? See, I mean, man, come on, man. The deal closes on 2007. We're pleased to expand the Kushner portfolio in Manhattan with the addition of such a unique asset. Yeah, that's it, ain't it? Yep. Whoop, up, go back. The Kushner family company bought 666 Fifth Avenue in 2007. Wait a minute. It's a conspiracy theory, and no, they didn't, right? Wait a minute. Man, come on, man. I got to do all this extra shit now. Oh, man. Grok. Motherfuckers. Okay. So iconic. Okay. Yeah. See, you see, all I did was just, I ran into all of this stuff, man. I just ran into all of it. Boom. Just ran into shit. Boom. Just ran into it. Like I ran into a fire. Kushner Company's leaving 666 Fifth Avenue for GM building. Now, that's the 666 building. 666, right? Come on, man. Kushner Companies will leave 666 Fifth Avenue, the asset it unloaded to Brookfield Property Partners in 2018. Right? See? Hold on, let me see if I can get the rest of that information. It won't let me. Oh, you devil. See? GM building. Okay. Classic skyscrapers and shit, man. Come on, hold on. What's this? What's this? Boom. I still won't. Anyway, let's get back to the videos. What I was saying. Okay, about the microchip.
I implanted an RFID chip into my hand. User discretion advised, but here are the details. I purchased the RFID implant from DangerousThings.com. This is a dual chip RFID NFT implant kit. It comes pre-sterilized with all of the implant tools and instructions that you need to do it yourself.
Lately, but people are getting weird. Like every time I...
Yeah.
Those spirits of vengeance are about to be
unleashed, brother. That's right. Look.
In America, it don't matter who you choose, because we all gonna pay the price
together. No shit. I ain't finna pay no price with you. Fuck you.
The year is 2017. You're rushed to a hospital unconscious with no ID or medical history, but thanks to a microchip under your skin, it's all there. Science fiction 20 years ago, but a biometric reality today.
The United Kingdom's Information Commissioner claims that in 2017, consumers will be cashless shoppers. A microchip holding personal bank account and credit card information will be implanted into the body, connecting to a database that will know who they are, where they live, what they like, and what they don't like. Shoppers will have their hand scanned, not their credit card.
The latest office innovation is a microchip implanted in the skin and designed to replace the traditional keypad for opening doors, using the copier, even buying food in the cafeteria. To some, it's right out of 1984, but Jamie Yuccas found willing workers in 2017.
Using what's called a RFID transponder in a microchip meant to make the workplace experience faster and more efficient.
So when you have the chip, you're just going to hold it up here and all those same options will come up?
The implant, which has been FDA approved, is the size of a grain of rice and is injected under the skin between the thumb and index finger by a licensed piercer. This company is offering the chips, which cost about $300 a piece, to its employees for free.
And the whole agenda is to create a one-world government where everybody has an RFID chip implanted in them. All money is to be in those chips, right? There'll be no more cash. And this is getting me straight from Rockefeller himself. This is what they want to accomplish. And all money will be in your chips. And so instead of having cash, anytime you have money in your chip, they can take out whatever they want to take out whenever they want to. If they say you owe us this much money in taxes, they just deduct it out of your chip digitally. Total control. Total control. And if you're like me or you, and you're protesting what they're doing, they can just turn off your chip. And you have nothing. You can't buy food. You can't do anything. It's total control of the people.
And that chip's connected to a database that has your purchasing records, what you do,
Everything is in there, you know? And so they want a one-world government controlled by them, everybody being chipped, all your money in those chips, and they control the chips, and they control people, and you become a slave. You become a serf to these people. That's their goal. That's their intentions.
And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand, or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
Okay. Man, damn, that's a screenshot. Gotta get it. Hold on, y'all.
Sure, taking a screenshot.
Gotta get that one. What the fuck? Coming soon. Ooh. Yep. Let's go get what's gonna happen to you if you take it. If you are clearly a fucking idiot, right? Alright, hold on. Right? Revelation. Because we went off into freedom of religion, why America was a mother of harlots. We went into RFID chip. We went into Donald Trump is converted to Judaism, which is the reason why he thinks he can just get away with whatever the fuck he's doing, literal murder, okay, of little children and little babies, drinking blood, eating human flesh, and raping little kids. You know, because in Judaism, you can do that, right? Oh, okay. Before I close out this video, let me go get it. I forgot all about that one. Oh shit! I'm gonna get you, Peckerwood. Yep. Hold on, finna get you, punk. Where's you at? He's on Edom A. Yep. Open it up. Don't care. Right now. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all something. Yeah, whatever, man. Yeah. Let me show y'all something, man. Where is it at? I'm finna get you. I'm finna show you. Hold on. Okay. Ancient high places, right? Hold on. It's a page in here. Yeah, this is their greater Israel project. What they plan to do. And what they're planning. This is the book you need to find out, man. Okay. Okay, here it is. Boom. Yep, I knew I was in here. Check this out. This is on the Babylonian Talmud. This is what them motherfuckers over there calling themselves JWs. and are not. The two most contrasting religions, Judaism from the Talmud, okay, and Christianity from the Bible. Hold on. Let's read it together. Judaism from the Talmud approves of sodomy. If one committed sodomy with a child of less than 9 years old, no guilt is incurred. Say it again. If one committed sodomy with a child that is less than 9 years old, no guilt is incurred. Prohibits sodomy. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is abomination. Okay? Wait a minute. These are completely opposite of one another. And one rules the world and the other does not. Okay? Approves of child sacrifice to idols. He who gives his seed to Molech, the god of abortion, incurs no punishment. Hold on. Prohibits child sacrifice to idols. Whosoever gives any of his seed to Molech, the god of abortion, he shall surely be put to death. Cursing parents allowed. One who curses his parents isn't punished unless he curses him by divine name. Cursing parents prohibited. He that curses his mother or father shall be put to death. Okay? Allows enchanting. It is permitted to consult by a charm the spirits of oil and eggs and make incantations. Thereby you have, ta-da, Easter Sunday. Right? Disallows enchanting. None of you shall be an enchanter or a charmer or a consulter with familiar spirits, right? Bestiality condoned. Women having intercourse with an animal or a beast may marry a priest. The act is but a mere wound. It's okay for a woman to have sex with a goddamn dog. Hold on, because I'll go on YouTube and pull up videos of women in bestiality and pull up thousands of videos. They're going for hours. I'm telling you right now. Bestiality condemned. You shall not lie with any beast, nor shall any woman stand before a beast to lie with it. Right? Harlotry lawful. A harlot's hire is permitted, for what the woman has received is legally a gift. Right? So prostitution is legal. Right? Hold on. Harlotry unlawful. She that plays the whore in her father's house shall be put to death. Blasphemy allowed. One can revile the divine name if mentally applying it to some other object. Right? Hold on. This is what these motherfuckers believe in. And I just showed you a video. Do you believe in Jesus Christ? They said, no. No, I'm a Jew. We just call upon the divine name. Right? Harlotry unlawful. She that plays the whore in her father's house shall be put to death. Blasphemy is punishable. He that blasphemes the name of the Lord shall surely be put to death. Not required to keep vows, right? You're not required to keep a vow. That by default, you are required by the Sanhedrin, the Babylonian Talmud, the Jewish Talmud. You can tell a lie and get away with it because you don't have to keep your word. Okay, hold on. No one, okay. One may declare every vow which I make in the future shall be null. They just said it was okay for you to tell a goddamn lie. They said it was okay for you to break your oath, break your vow, to break your word. Okay, no problem. Black, okay, required to keep vows. If a man vows he should not break his word, he shall do according to all that he spoke. Numbers chapter 30, verse 2. Right? That's the reason why the Most High God holds Esau, Edom in such contempt and has perpetual hatred for him, because he did not regard the latter end of his action when he sold his birthright for one morsel of meat, as it is written in Hebrews chapter 12, verse 16. Lest any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. So I covered a lot of stuff in this video, right? Murder condoned. If 10 men smote a man with 10 staves and he died, they are exempt from punishment. That's the reason why you have 10 police officers that will beat and pummel one black man, Latino or Native Indian, near to death. That's the reason why you had so many deaths being individuals shooting to death from different angles, one black man that was unarmed. Under the Jewish Talmud, under the Sanhedrin, 10 men smote a man with 10 stave. A stave is equal to a sword. A sword, in the modern day sword, is the gun. Right? And he died. They are exempt from punishment. That's the reason why the police get a 2-week vacation with pay after shooting you in the back when you're running away from him for fear of your life. Did the same shit to George Floyd, right? They're exempt from punishment. Father, murder is forbidden. He that smites a man with a stave, so he dies, he is a murderer and shall be put to death. See? So you see, the two in the book, Who is Esau Edom, the two most contrasting religions, Judaism from the Talmud and Christianity from the Bible. Okay, now, let's go back over here. Revelation 14, verse 9. Doom for worshippers of the beast. If you willingly participate in a cashless society and take the RFID chip to feed yourself and your family. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink. Let's read it in AMP so you can get a better, clearer understanding. Then another angel, a third one, followed them, saying with a loud voice, whoever worships the beast and his image and receives the mark of the beast in his forehead or in his hand, he too will have to drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, mixed undiluted into the cup of his anger. What does this mean? In ancient times, it was customary to mix wine with an equal or larger quantity of water to prevent intoxication at ordinary meals. Here, the mixing is ironic because the wine of the wrath is to be consumed at full strength. Right? And he will be tormented with fire and brimstone, flaming sulfur. The only way you can have fire and brimstone together is the elements being melted with fervent heat, as it is written in 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 10 and Ezekiel 22 verses 18 through 24, where you will be left here and melted. Remember, mankind was made from the dust of the earth. The dust of the earth was made from the elements of the periodic table. The elements of the earth shall melt with fervent heat. Thereby you will be melted with fervent heat. And the Most High stands outside the boundary of time and space. Time and space are constructs for the education of the elect to be saved, predetermined for salvation on this side that the Most High gave Yahushua out of the world, as it is written in John 17. Okay? So, since he stands outside the boundary of time and space are constructs, he can manipulate time to slow it down to make sure you can feel every molecule of your body being melted as punishment. Okay? There's no water to put you out. Everything's on fire. Water is on fire. Okay? With brimstone and flaming sulfur. That's like being put on fire by, what is that name of that stuff? Napalm. Okay, that is what the Israelis are using against the children in Gaza. Okay, these people are inhumane, right? He too will have to drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, mixed with undiluted into the cup of his anger. He will be tormented with fire and brimstone, flaming sulfur in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, Hamashiach. And the smoke of their torment ascends forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night. Those who worship the beast, in other words, those who participate in the cashless society, right? And the beast is in control of the cashless society, in control of central bank digital currency, universal basic income, right? And his image, right? In order to access digital ID, right? His image, the infrastructure, and whosoever receives the mark of his name. Okay? Revelation chapter 15 verse 2. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Most High. Right? Now, this sea of glass. Hold on. A sea of glass. Let's see. of glass or transparent glass, glassy, of glass, transparent. Right? All right, let's see if we can go back and get some more. Okay, a sea of glass. Right? The sea, used in the sea in general, Mediterranean Sea or Red Sea. Okay, so what that's going to be is found in Isaiah 26 and 20, right? Oh, hold on. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself, as it were, for a little moment, until the indignation be overpast. The Lord's wrath, indignation, a lit curse. If it's lit with what? His wrath, his anger, his fury, flaming sulfur and brimstone. Okay? And those individuals standing on the sea of glass is a transparent floor or a window, like a 100-inch screen TV looking at America and the rest of the world on fire from outer space. Okay? So, anyway, those are those individuals that, that did not receive the mark of the beast. They didn't take it. Right? Those are the individuals that stand on the sea of glass. Okay? During that time, there's going to be a crowning ceremony. Okay? Let's go get the crowning ceremony. Yep. Let's go get it. Crowning ceremony. 2nd Ezra, chapter 2, verse 42. Let's start at verse 38. 2nd Ezra chapter 2, verse 38. Arise up and stand. Behold the number of those that be sealed in the feast of the Lord. How are you sealed? You have the name of the Father. You have the name of the Son. You believed in those names. You had faith in those names, as it is written, which are departed from the shadow of the world. Where it says in Revelation chapter 18, verse 4, come out of her, my people, and be not partaker of her sins, nor of her plagues. Right? And her is Babylon the Great, America. Right? And those individuals that took a drunk of the wine of her fornication, which are the rest of the heathen nations. That wine, okay, is democracy. Those that believed that they could do whatever they wanted as long as the inheritance of the Most High and the living embodiment of the Most High people, his avatar, on the face of the earth, are being oppressed by them. And they were all complicit, as it is written in Psalms 83. Okay? Of all the different nations, and those that are going to receive the punishment are found in Jeremiah chapter 25, verses 19. We'll start at verse 17 through 26. It just gives you a laundry list of all the heathen nations, and if you type those in to Google search in what nation is this, what nation is this today, what nation is this today, and write it down, you're going to find every nation in Jeremiah 25 is in EU, NATO, United Nations, World Economic Forum, World Health Organization, okay, Club of Rome. They're all there, and they're all complicit. And the only people that have no representative on the face of the earth as the people of the Lord are us, Negroes, Latinos, or Native Americans. We're the only people that are come from two different nationalities of people, which doesn't make any fucking sense. Everybody's got one nationality, but we got two. Okay? Wow. Okay? So they've been trying to hide the truth for a long time, and they failed, ultimately. Right? Take thy number, O Zion, and shut up those of thine that are clothed in white, which have fulfilled the law of the Lord. The number of thy children which thou longest for is fulfilled. Beseech the power of the Lord, that thy people which have been called from the beginning may be hallowed, sanctified, justified, changed into another meaning. Changed from mortal to immortality, from corruption to incorruption. You understand now? Okay? From terrestrial to extraterrestrial, from human to superhuman. Okay? Then, okay, that's what it means by being hallowed, sanctified, justified by the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them there was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing, and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of the Most High. In other words, they were hallowed. They were changed from mortal to immortality, from corruption to incorruption, from human to superhuman, from terrestrial to extraterrestrial. They were changed into another meaning of what it means to be human, because they've been hallowed, sanctified by the Most High God, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, put in new bodies, where the law, statutes, and commandments will be written in our inward parts, as is written in Hebrews chapter 8. Right? Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 31 through 36. Right? Anyway, where's that? Right. And they have confessed the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, now are they crowned and receive palms. Then said I unto the angel, What young person is it that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of the Most High, the Son of God. Who? The Son of God. Who? Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, whom the world ignorantly calls Jebus Crossed. Right? Whom they have confessed in the world. You have to confess the name of Yahweh Shai and believe on that name, which I do, which we all do, those of us that have the truth of the Holy Scriptures, right? Hell, if it wasn't for the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, I'd be in the world just like a vast majority of individuals. Still in there, still doing shit, you know? Now, don't get me wrong, we're not perfect, but we try to do our best to can to abstain from coming out of the world. Right? Like the Lord told us to, right? So, okay. So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of the Most High, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I to greatly commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. That's what's going to be required at the time of the implementation of this universal basic income and the radio frequency NFC micro C-hip to be implanted underneath your skin. Where? Between your index and thumb. In your right or left hand, it doesn't matter. Okay? Or they give you an option, right? They'll give you an option. They'll give you an option. They'll give you one. Hold on. Think they won't? They will give you an option. This is your option right here. Boom. Okay? Right. That's fine. Right? See? You can have the Verichip, Jared Kushner and them got, or you can have the Neuralink installed in your forehead, in your head. Okay? Anyway, all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Yahweh Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone for pushing 100% truth who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that have been scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom. So y'all, hey, one thing before I go though. I wanted to apologize about me fumbling around with trying to find the information on Jared Kushner purchasing the Verichip Corporation that owns these microchips. Shalom.